What is up everyone? Today on Used Gear Check I want to show you what's probably the best deal when it comes to modern metal amplifiers, and it is this bad boy right there, the Jet City Amplification JCA22H. So I believe the JCA series story began in 2009 with the JCA20, which was a single channel amplifier. They later added the JCA22 with another channel, so it's a proper two-channel amp with a crunch and overdrive channel. It has everything you need, separate gain and master controls for the two channels, and a shared EQ as well as a presence knob, has an effects loop and a 8 or 16 ohm output. So what's so great about it? It has been designed by Soldano. So it is basically an SLO 100 in a small format for a very affordable price. I think they sold new for 400 US. I got this in mint condition from the used market for 200 euros. So if you're still not surprised, you will be when you're going to hear this amp, because for 200 euros you got a full valve amplifier with two channels, everything you need, effects loop and stuff, and it sounds huge, and I mean huge for this size of amp, which is crazy. So before I talk too much, let's just hear some sounds of this amplifier. Alright, so I'm using my DIY headless with bare knuckle silo pickups in it, and it's tuned to drop C on a 26.5-inch scale. So yeah, let's go for some mellow tones. So this is pretty much as clean as the amp will get, which is absolutely fine for me, because these are the type of cleans that I really like, because they have a light breakup when you really hit into the strings. And the channel is called crunch anyway, so if you turn up the gain, you are already in rock sound territory, pretty saturated already, but I really like it. What I don't like that much are the highs or the upper mids, which can be solved by turning down the treble a bit more. Oh, it wasn't even at 12. I don't like the high ends when it's turned up that high. Yeah, so much for the crunch channel. I mean, we all want to hear the overdrive channel, don't we? So let's turn off the reverb and turn on the noise gate, and let's go. That's already pretty nice. Now again, I think the default or the normal setting for the treble should be around there. Take a listen if I turn it back to noon. I think it depends on your style. Maybe you want this harshness, but I don't like it. And And I feel if you turn down the treble, there's more bass coming up. So that's maybe a weird EQ, but... Let's see what the presence knob does. I really like this presence knob because it's not, I don't know, it really defines like literally the presence of the sound, which is in the upper mids, not the high end. So I really like that. You can really hear the tightness of the amp. Let's turn down the gain a bit more. So in the attack, you hear how tight the amp is by itself. There's no overdrive yet or boost. Yeah, I prefer lower gain settings. I think it's time for a boost, so I'm going to engage my Lichtton Lichtbringer. Alright, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments what you think of the Jet City. I am blown away by this amp and I'm definitely going to keep this. This is giving my PRS MT15 a run for its money. This was almost just a third of the price of the PRS new. So it is absolutely insane. It has the potential to replace my PRS. So I'm still thinking about it, but it's that good for me. I really like how the gain is, you know, saturated but tight as well. It reacts really, really well to pedals. And what I really love is the fact that you have a crunch channel, which is, it's not super glassy clean, but it's not what I'm looking for. I really like that it has a slight breakup when you dig into the strings. That's exactly the kind of clean tone that I'm looking for. So this amp is perfect because it can do both overdriven sounds and the type of clean crunch sounds that I really like. The only thing that annoys me is that the amp doesn't have a switch for the channels. So you always have to use the foot switch that comes with the amp to switch between the channels. Why is there no switch on the front panel? That's the only thing that's a bit weird. But other than that, if you find one of these used, go for it. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed this episode of Used Gear Check. A special thanks goes to my patrons who are supporting me and my channel. Make sure to check it out if you want stuff like tabs to my original music, as well as backing tracks and some behind the scenes stuff. So I'll include the link down in the description below. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to stay healthy and I will see you next time.